Hallo Deutschlerner! Welcome to lesson number 2 in my new beginner German series. Today I'm going to introduce you to a bunch of different ways that you can greet people in German. I'll explain when to use each one and a little bit of the background behind the greeting. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a video. If you're serious about advancing your German skills, consider taking courses with Lingoda, the online language school. Their teachers are all native speakers who are trained to help you take your language skills to the next level. Click the link in the description and get started learning German with Lingoda today. Over on Patreon, you can get a copy of the video script, an MP3 podcast version of the video, and a worksheet for every video in the series. There's a link in the description for that. The first greeting on my list for today is the easiest, as it's basically the same as the English hello, but Germans spell it with an A, and due to the two L's, we use the short A sound when we say Hallo. Hallo. It's used exactly the same as it is in English, but is considered to be a little bit more informal than other greetings on our list for today. This isn't what I would use when greeting my potential boss at a job interview in German, but I might greet friends with Hallo. And it's even used at the beginning of this video to greet all of you, Hallo Deutschlerner. You can also greet more than one person without addressing them individually by saying Hallo zusammen. It's like hello together. This makes it so that you don't necessarily have to go up to every person in the group and shake their hand and say hello. Hallo zusammen is again casual, but used in groups. Hallo on its own is casual enough, but you can actually make it more casual by adding some flair to your hallo. I personally find the following examples completely ridiculous, but some people use them, and usually they do this in an attempt to be humorous, so I kept them on the list. You can say Hallöchen, which is literally little hello, because the suffix chen is a diminutive, which means that it indicates that something is small. For example, eine Blume is a flower, while ein Blümchen is a little flower. Hallöchen is then a little hello. You can even make it more ridiculous by saying Halli, Hallo, Hallöchen. Halli, Hallo, Hallöchen? But that's basically like saying howdily doodly, which makes you sound like Ned Flanders from The Simpsons. If that's the kind of personality that you want to portray, maybe this is the greeting for you. But suffice it to say that Hallöchen and all of its variations are very casual greetings and should only be used with people that you know well. The standard 3 greetings in German follow a similar pattern to the English greetings. In the morning, you say Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. In the middle of the day, up until a little bit into the noon hours, you would say Guten Tag. Guten Tag. In the evening, you would say Guten Abend. Guten Abend. These are more formal than saying Hallo, but aren't considered stiff in any way. I personally use these more often than any other greeting in German. The times of the day are pretty flexible with Guten Tag, as you can use this most of the day, but you wouldn't say Guten Morgen in the evening or Guten Abend in the morning. There isn't really like a specific hour of the day that constitutes time to use Guten Tag. While it's pretty obvious that you can't really use Guten Morgen afternoon, there isn't really a deadline for when you need to switch to Guten Abend. In fact, you can get away with never using Guten Abend and just say Guten Tag the entire day to everyone that you see. It's that versatile. If you're unsure which greeting to use, just say Guten Tag and you'll be safe. If it's in the morning, use Guten Morgen. If it's in the evening, use Guten Abend. If you're at work and your colleagues are going to lunch, you can greet them in passing with Mahlzeit. This basically translates as mealtime. This may sound like a weird way to greet people, but it's just like saying enjoy your meal as someone leaves to go to lunch. It's kind of a greeting for whenever people are leaving. Mahlzeit isn't really used to start a conversation or to end one necessarily. It's simply used in passing when you don't really intend to talk. Now let's get into some regional greetings. If you haven't heard this yet, Germany is full of many different dialects and variations of how German is spoken. This leads to some fun ways to say hello, but you need to know when to use them and where to use them so you don't use them in the wrong region. Moin is used in northern Germany. The etymology of this word is disputed. My money is on the theory that it's a derivative of the dialect version of Morgen, which then morphed into Moin. But there's also the theory that it came from the Middle Low German word for nice or bright or shiny, which indicates that it could mean something like have a good one. Whatever the case, the greeting Moin is used in northern Germany and is considered to be pretty casual. Servus is commonly used to greet people in southern Germany and in Austria. This one also doubles as a farewell, so it's basically like the Bavarian version of aloha. It means both hello and goodbye. Servus! A casual greeting in southern Germany and in Austria would be Grüß dich. Both Grüß dich and its more formal counterpart, Grüß Gott, share the same etymology. They both stem from the phrase Grüß dich Gott, which means something like God bless you. I generally translate it as greet you for Grüß dich and greetings from God for Grüß Gott. While these translations are less accurate than the previous ones I just gave you, it does help to convey the difference between the casual nature of Grüß dich and the more formal nature of Grüß Gott. You'll often hear Grüß Gott when you walk into a store in Bavaria and you're greeted by an employee. A third variation of this greeting is Grüß Sie, which basically just switches the dich, which is a form of the informal you in German, to the formal version Sie. Again, I would translate this as greet you, but this time it's considered to be more formal than Grüß dich. And it doesn't include the direct reference to God, although the original sentence is the same for all of these greetings. Grüß Sie is also used in southern Germany and in Austria. If you travel to Switzerland, you might hear yet another variant of this greeting as Grüezi. This is basically the same as Grüß Sie, as you can hear in the pronunciation, but the Swiss dialect morphs this greeting just a bit more to make it Grüezi. I don't know why, but the southern Germans have a lot of casual greetings. Next up on the list is Sei gegrüßt, which is literally be greeted. It's considered casual, as sei is the informal command form of the verb sein. This greeting is also listed as an archaic one in some dictionaries, so it's unlikely that you're ever going to encounter it, but some people still use it, so I thought I would include it. Sei gegrüßt. You can also say Glück auf in southern Germany. This one is listed as a Bergmännischer Gruß in my dictionary, which means that it is a minor greeting. This is thought to have originated as a way for the miners to wish each other good luck and that they hoped that the mine didn't collapse. Auf means up, which indicates that they were wishing luck for the other miners to go back up when the work was done. Glück auf. The last one on my list for today is the fantastic German word that Trixie from Don't Trust the Rabbit made an entire video about because it means everything and nothing in German. That word, of course, is na. While there are a wide range of uses for this word which aren't greetings, when it is used as a greeting, it roughly translates as well. I think of it as yep, as used in the intro to King of the Hill, when the guys are just standing around by the fence saying yep to one another. Na is kind of a prompt for more information. It's a conversation starter. It's a way of getting your friend to tell you about their day without having to actually go through the phrase of how are you or what's going on. Na is the perfect casual greeting. So, what do you think? Did I get them all? I know the answer is no. I left one out for sure. You should tell me in the comments any German greetings that you know that I forgot. I'm always excited to learn more. And while I know of at least one, which I'll tell you at the very end of this video, I want you to comment anything else you think I left out. If you want to boost your German skills even more, consider taking courses with Lingoda, the online language school. Their teachers are all native speakers who are trained to help you take your language skills to the next level. Click the link in the description and get started learning German with Lingoda today. If you want the information in today's video broken down into a PDF, I've made that available to my Patreon supporters. If you want to continue learning German with me, click the subscribe button. That's the end of the lesson for today. In the next video, I'll be talking about ways to say farewell to people in German. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss!